Hello there, yo, Davey Meister here, and welcome back to another brand new video. Happy New Year, everybody. And I hope you guys had a really nice holiday. Sorry that it took me a while to get back to making this videos. Not only was there like the holiday, which means like, you know, my time off, but also I kind of ran into a lot of problems regarding Minecraft and stuff, to the point where I even thought I wasn't gonna make Minecraft videos anymore. We just did like a bunch of problems, and it took me a while to solve them. So if you're ever trying to, for any future gamers out there, if you're ever trying to, like, you know, get into gaming, just get ready for like a world of hurt and a world of hardship, because that's exactly what you're gonna get. Today, we're going to be focusing on the next part of the Avatar: The Last Airbender mod, which is the EarthBending mod. So this is going to deal with not only earthbending, but it's subbending, which is sand bending. So let's just get things started. I've already set all the techniques to level 3, the earliest level, so we can see what it's like before level 4 and after level 4. So the first skill on our list is Earth Control. We assign it to the key R. Essentially, we just basically move bendable blocks and place them in the desired position or throw them at our enemies. So here's what it's going to look like. If I was to press R, to be something like this, and then throw it away. Ha, you know, see? And combining it with our awesome looking animation mod, something like this. See? Looks pretty cool. That's the first technique on our list, and let's see what the damage is for us to spawn Mr. Benny. The amount of damage it does is 12 damage. Jeez. Alright, 12 damage. A diamond sword will do like 7 damage. So that one does a lot more than a diamond sword. So that's pretty cool. Next technique on our list is Ravine. We create a powerful yet small fissure in the ground. And if we're to assign this to key F, if we're to use it on Mr. Benny again, the damage would be 4 hearts of damage. That's pretty cool. Yep, about 4 or 5 hearts of damage. Spammable, but again, watch out for your key. Next technique on our list is Wall. We create a protective barrier in front of ourselves. And I'll assign this key to Z, and upon pressing Z, this is what's gonna happen. Yeah, essentially we create like a wall in front of us. Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's where you're basically facing, so you can't, like, you know, can't make it like diagonally. It's either left forward, or it's either like, you know, to the sides. So yeah, and I guess it's very useful for blocking all sorts of attacks, right? So that's what it's used for. The next technique on our list is mining blocks. Essentially, we can use this to quickly destroy blocks to mine them, and we can create tunnels. Essentially, it's actually pretty cool. So upon pressing X, we can do that. See, and we can dig a lot further. Kind of like what you know, Toph does in the Avatar series. Pretty cool. Next technique on our list is Earth Spikes. We essentially create, like, you know, a bunch of spikes in a line that would damage anything it touches. So upon pressing C, that's what's gonna be unleashed. So let's see what it does to Mr. Benny over here. Oh, 3 hearts of damage. That's pretty cool. Like more than 3. Like, it does, like, you know, a bunch of 3s in a repeated pattern. But that means that it does way more than 3. About 9, 10 or so. Pretty cool. How many does it take exactly to finish them off? Oh. And you can even do like multiple. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. That's Earth Spike for you. I really like the model too. It really looks like a spike, considering that, you know, Minecraft is all about blocks and rather than, you know, circles or any bendable shapes. Next one on our list is Restore. Essentially, use the energy of the earth to add to you in combat, increasing your toughness. So basically, on level 3, the amount of speed you lose is decreased and your regeneration speed is increased, and you also receive strength. So strength and regeneration is what you receive from this. Now, upon pressing V, as you can see on the top right corner, you can see all the sort of health buffs that we have, and you can see the effects of over here. And I guess that it kind of increases our damage. So let's see. At first, of earth block, the damage is 12, right? Let's see what happens when we press V and then we use earth block. It will be no. It will be, oh jeez. Let's try again. Then pick up the block. It will be, bruh. Put it on again and then 16. Oh my god. So we get an extra 4 hearts of damage. Yep, we get an extra 4 hearts of damage when the buff is activated. So that's pretty cool. And then we move on to sand. Oh, you know, yeah, we move on to sand. Essentially, for sand prison, we basically create like a snare to out of a sand to temporarily capture your enemies. Essentially, so we assign this one to B, and upon pressing B, as you can see, the polar bear cannot move.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer? Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost.
Then the last one is sandstorm. We create a whirling dust that picks up enemies and carries them away. So that's pretty cool. So if you wanna, you know, just temporarily, you know, get like some distance between you and your enemy. So that's pretty cool. Let's try it out. Oh no, let's try it out. Picks up the enemy and then just takes them farther away. So that's pretty cool.
Hello?
FBI, open up!
Alright, so now we're going to be taking a look at the level 4 alterations for each of the elements. So the very first element of technique, earth control, is essentially a blocky boomerang. Basically, the block comes back after a successful mob hit. So that means that if we're to put Mr. Benny over here, and if we're to click the block, and if we're to throw it at Benny, the block comes back. Oh, nice! Jeez! Wow! Therefore, you don't have to go through all the trouble of picking up a block, using it, and then, you know, having to do it all over again. Rather, you just, if you are able to hit your enemy, you can just come take it back with you. So that's pretty cool. Really nice, really nice. So the version 2 of this is large impact. It has half a chance to create an explosion on landing. So that's pretty cool. That means that if we're to put Mr. Benny over here, and if we're to press R, I want to push it on him, at some point it's going to create an explosion according to this. So let's see if it's going to make the explosion or not. Yeah, it's not exploding, so I don't know about that. Alright, the next one on our list is ravine. The first level 4 technique is fissure. Basically, it destroys blocks under it, hits multiple enemies, but it costs more chi. So it just destroys blocks under it, and it can hit multiple enemies. So if we're to, yeah, so we're already the first level 4 version. We'll put the Benny over here, and if we're to put F, see, it destroys blocks upon the thing. The next one is called shaking earth. It has a chance to knock armor and weapons off to hit enemies. It could take me a while to show that, but has a chance to basically knock off your enemy's weapon. So that's pretty. The next technique on our list is wall. Basically, the first level 4 alteration is to create a massive wall and shoot pieces of it. I've been experimenting with this for a while, and it just didn't work. So if I were to put down the wall, right, down the wall, yeah, and I'm not exactly sure what to do to make the block fly, you know, like what exactly do you do? I'll just leave you guys to figure that one out essentially. So yeah, the second part of the wall alteration is to surround yourself by walls and push your enemies away with them. If we're to go over here, and if we're to try it out, essentially like multiple walls from all directions basically shield you from any attack. So if you are being surrounded by multiple enemies, then this will do you a lot of justice. The next technique on our list is to mine blocks. Essentially, the very first level 4 technique is to mine very far. Essentially, it mines a lot farther, and it costs level 3 fortune. So that's the effect, to mine farther. And the second technique, the next technique on our list, the next technique on our list is earth spike. The first level 4 alteration is octopus fissure. It creates 8 spikes in all directions. So what will happen is, no, yeah. So it creates it in all directions essentially around us. So it's omnidirectional. Here we go. Now we have an empty space. So essentially, that's what it's going to look like. It sends one all different directions. That's the first part of the technique. Second part of the technique is flash fissure. Travels much faster and deals twice the damage. So it doesn't go all around you. It doesn't go omnidirectionally, but rather it goes in a straight line, but it travels much faster and deals twice the damage than it would do normally. So Mr. Benny over here, what will happen is, see, it goes a lot faster than it originally would in its first form or in the version 1 of level 4. And the final technique, restore. The first level 4 alteration is Guardian of Life. Basically, your strength and resistance are increased. So we get, health, strength, resistance, and regeneration for a few moments, right, until it goes out. First level 4 alteration for Sand Prison is Coarse Grains. Basically, the prisoner takes damage after being freed. So, but to trap Mr. Benny in it, after he's freed, he's supposed to take some damage. So let's see what happens now. So they do take damage. 8 hearts of damage. That's pretty cool. Pretty destructive too. Alright, then the second path of level 4 is Solid Sand. Basically, the sand can be blown away by airbending. I don't know how to show this, but essentially it's hinting that normally the sand would be able to be blown if we're an airbender, but on solid sand it's not going to be blown away by airbending, so which is good. This is more useful when fighting against other benders or other players essentially. Next is Sandstorm. The first level 4 alteration is Strong Gust. The sandstorm moves much faster and isn't disrupted by airbending. So in other words, the only difference between that and a normal sandstorm is that it just moves a bit faster. And then the harsh grains, apparently whirling sand grains cause continuous minor damage. So in other words, the target will take damage upon being hit by sandstorm. So sand storm level 4 version 2. Level 2 Mr. Benny. Let's put N. See? 1 heart of damage and 4 hearts of damage on the best when being taken by the sandstorm. So that's pretty cool, really nice. Earthbending is pretty OP, really powerful actually. It's one of the most powerful elements apart from one of the most. I think fire will be the best element, but I think earth comes closer to it essentially. It's really strong, really great, and very versatile compared to what we found with water bending and air bending. Those ones aren't very good when it comes to damage, but when it comes to damage and power, it's more earth bending and more fire bending. So now we've looked at the two bendings for this video. Next video, we're going to take a look at fire bending and combustion bending and lightning bending as well. So look forward to all those ones. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. If you liked this video, please put a like and subscribe. If you didn't, well, I don't know what to say about that one, but yeah, take care during this time, stay safe and have a nice day. Peace.